Can you feel the chill in the air? Tonight, we journey back to a time when shadows held secrets and the very earth whispered forgotten names. Prepare yourselves, for some stories are not just told, they are felt deep in the bone. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of blood, orange, and deep violet. In a secluded rural African village, the air grows heavy with the scent of wood smoke and impending night. Children, their faces alight with anticipation, gather around the flickering heart of the village. A giant baobab tree stands sentinel, its ancient branches reaching towards the darkening heavens. Beneath its watchful gaze, or perhaps by the communal fire pit, mats and wooden stools are arranged. The soft, rhythmic pulse of distant drums begins to weave a hypnotic spell. An old man, his face a map of wisdom and untold experiences, settles onto his carved wooden chair. His eyes, deep and knowing, scan the eager faces before him. Sparks from the fire dance upwards, mirroring the rising tension in the air. The camera slowly pans into the mesmerizing dance of the campfire flames. Laughter, light and innocent, echoes briefly before fading into an expectant hush. Every child leans forward, captivated by the elder's presence. Elder. Deep, resonant voice, a tremor of ancient knowledge. Children, gather close, for the night holds secrets. Tonight I will speak of a darkness your fathers dared not name, a terror that stalked our land. His voice drops to a chilling whisper. A story from before your time, in the year 1974, when the moon bled crimson, and the very roads were ruled by an unspeakable fear. The fire crackles, its warmth a stark contrast to the growing chill in the narrative. The soft drumming fades, leaving only the sound of the wind rustling through the leaves. The elder's gaze becomes distant, lost in the mists of memory. Elder. In those days, our land thrived with traders, brave souls who carried precious goods across vast distances. They bore gold, rich palm oil, and vibrant stories from one village to the next, connecting our people. He pauses, his voice growing grave. But the ancient roads, they were haunted by a malevolent presence, a phantom known only as the Iron Shadow. Cut to flashback shots. A masked figure, cloaked in darkness, glides silently through a dense, fog-shrouded forest. Traders, their faces etched with terror, huddle together, their lanterns casting dancing, fearful shadows. Village women, their eyes wide with dread, whisper hushed warnings behind tightly closed doors, their fear palpable. Elder. He never spoke a single word, his presence a silent dread. No one ever saw his true face. Some whispered he had none at all, only cold, unyielding metal where a man's features should be. The elder's voice takes on a chilling edge. He robbed the wealthy, yes, but then, one moonless night, a great chief was discovered. Lifeless. His face, covered with a chilling mask of iron. A child gasps, a small terrified sound that cuts through the silence. Grandfather, did people truly see him? The child whispers, eyes wide with a mixture of fear and morbid curiosity. Elder, only his shadow, my child. A fleeting glimpse of darkness against the pale moonlight. When the moon ascended, they heard it. The faint, metallic clink of his footsteps, a sound that promised doom. And they hid, praying the night would pass. The background music begins to build, a low, ominous drum beat that mirrors a pounding heart. The elder leans forward, his eyes piercing the darkness. Elder. The soldiers came, their resolve hardened by fear and duty. They pursued him deep into the unforgiving forest, their gunshots tearing through the ancient trees like thunder. The very earth trembled with their desperate hunt. He shakes his head slowly. But when the dawn finally broke, casting its pale light upon the scene, only 2 bodies were found. The children look at each other, their small faces etched with growing fright. Elder leans closer, his voice a low, guttural rumble. One was a brave soldier, fallen in battle. The other, a masked thief. But the mask, children, it was too small. It did not fit the man who wore it. A shiver runs through the group. That meant the true Iron Shadow was still out there, lurking in the unseen. A sudden gust of wind sweeps through the clearing, sending sparks from the fire spiraling into the inky blackness. The elder's voice drops to a near whisper, filled with ancient dread. Elder. Some say he was never truly a man, not in the way we understand. Some whisper that he transcended, becoming a spirit, a malevolent entity bound to our ancient lands. His eyes gleam in the firelight. And if you dare to walk the old trade road at night, when the world sleeps and shadows lengthen, you may still hear it. The faint, chilling clink of metal footsteps, following you from the darkness. A child, barely daring to breathe, whispers, "Did you ever see him, grandfather?" The question hangs heavy in the air, thick with suspense. Elder, a slow, knowing smile spreads across his lips, a glint of something ancient in his eyes. Maybe I did. Maybe I did not. Some truths are best left to the shadows, to the whispers of the wind. He pauses, letting the silence stretch, thick with unspoken dread. But listen closely, my young ones, for the night has ears, and the old spirits never truly sleep. The camera slowly zooms in on the Elder's eyes, which hold a universe of untold stories and ancient warnings. His gaze is both captivating and unsettling, a window into a world where folklore breathes. Elder, the Iron Shadow is more than a story. He is a warning, a reminder that some evils are not easily vanquished, that some legends refuse to die. He is the fear that lingers in the rustle of leaves, the chill that touches your skin on a moonless night. His voice is a low, hypnotic drone. He is the spirit of the forgotten paths, forever guarding his secrets, forever seeking something. The fire crackles, its light casting long, dancing shadows that seem to writhe and twist. The drums begin a slow, haunting rhythm once more, a heartbeat of ancient Africa. The children, wide-eyed and silent, are utterly transfixed, their imaginations ignited by the chilling tale. The Elder's story is not just entertainment. It is a piece of their heritage, a thread in the rich tapestry of their culture, now woven with a terrifying new dimension. Did the Iron Shadow truly walk among us? Or was he a manifestation of our deepest fears? This chilling tale, passed down through generations, reminds us of the power of folklore and the enduring mysteries of our world. If this story sent shivers down your spine, imagine the full animation. Join our journey into the heart of African folklore. Like this video to show your support for cultural preservation and storytelling. Subscribe to our channel for more dramatic adaptations of ancient legends and spine-tingling tales. Share this video with fellow horror fans and culture buffs, and tell us in the comments, what other African legends would you dare to explore? Let the whispers of the past guide your curiosity.